Hello, welcome to the Curve Analyzer command. This is a command we have created for you to enable you to find the most optimum cutting path for curves of any radius geometry. So it's called as CP_curve analyzer. This is the dialog box where you enter some of the important parameters. The most important ones are distance along curve to check pattern. This defines or what is the interval along the curve you want to check for the radius, and then allowed minimum radius between checked distance value will be flagged as a error, and the cutting path will be moved to a different location. Sometimes after the initial algorithm is applied and the cutting path is generated, there will still be sections which are either inside the material to be cut or which are too much outside the material, which is beyond the offset of 5 what we use for the operating offset parameter. So you can run different types of post processors like checking inside or checking outside or checking both, or you can also say that do not run the post processor, or you can say ask me later after initial run. So I'm going to leave this option and say OK. Select a curve to analyze. This is my curve to analyze. Radius is less than 100 and the green segment is where the radius is more than 100. So as per operating parameters, it is now scanning the entire curve and marking the points based on the radius. So let us see what happens once we reach the end of the curve. Okay, so you can see it has done the first run. So at this point, at the bottom you can see specify post processing adjustment option, inner, outer, both, none or exit. So like I told you, initially after the run there may still be some mistakes. For example, you can see here the cutting path has gone inside the curve, and here it is outside the curve, more outside than is the offset distance. So this curve what is created here, this is the offsetted curve. It is offset by 5 units from the original curve, which is the magenta curve. So you can see that there are some mistakes which is difficult to predict how much and what amount of mistake will be there. So that is why the post processor is provided, which should be run based on the operator's judgment. So now I see that there are both inside and outside cases. So I'm going to run B. B means both. So when I run B, the inside and outside case, you will see now that the curve gets adjusted as per the inside and outside check algorithm. So once it is done, there is a small report it produces. Post-processing path optimization done. Please check output results visually. This is important because no matter how much the program does its job, you need to check the output visually. So initial number of points 2595 and updated number of points 2606. So obviously 11 points have been added based on additional positions for the tool path. So initial length 1070, final updated length is 1076. So you can see now, if I go in here, you can see that the adjustment has been done. So by the way, this what you see here as a straight line is actually a curve. It is only because of the display you're seeing like this. Once you do a region, it will be fine. And even here, if you noticed, this portion was outside, so it has now been moved inside. So it applies an optimization which is a post processed option. So the post processor will give you this facility or flexibility to further correct the curve based on the inside and outside segments. Now once you are satisfied, if you are satisfied, now I can just say exit. If you are not satisfied, you can once again run by typing I, O or B. You can once again run the post processor on the curve which is done now, which is optimized now. So this enables you to further refine the curve in case it's not correct. But for me now it's correct, so I'm just going to say exit. So once I say exit, you can see it has exited. It has switched on the points layer also. So I can do a region now. If I do a region and I will just change the point size. So you can see now the points are there, as well as the offsetted curve, as well as the cutting path curve. And now if I go to the folder here, so you can see this is the DXF file which was created just now, 25.6.11.35. So this is a normal DXF file which can be read by the machine, and you can cut the path exactly as per what is shown here. So thank you for watching this video, and do let me know if you have any feedback or comments on this.